Good afternoon. It is Tuesday the 17th of May and I'm going to attempt to do a quick card reading for you all today for Tuesday Thoughts video. There is some renovations occurring across the road, so there's a lot of banging going on at the minute. So bear with me. I'll try and keep things going and not be too long because I don't think I'm going to get a chance for some peace and quiet today. So as per usual, I'm going to start with the tarot, and just to give us a little idea of sort of the energy of the week or how we might be feeling or anything that might be coming up for us. I've just been outside. It's the most glorious day and it's almost like the first beginnings of summer weather. It is hot, the sun is out. I have to say I'm a little bit guilty because I have just been out and bought some sandals. So here's hoping and wishing for continued good weather. I hope it's nice where you are, wherever you are. I hope you are safe and sound and feeling good. We have just had the total lunar eclipse, and it was full moon in Scorpio. And yeah, a lot of energy shifting, a lot of stuff shaking out. We are also in Mercury retrograde. That tends to point to technology not working properly, breaking down. It can point to things like not signing contracts, not signing up to anything till after the retrograde because it might come undone. It can also point to people who've left your life coming back. So there might be some people messaging you or getting back in touch. Mercury retrograde tends to have an element of that to it. Okay, so we've had a few that have dropped out. And I have one which is actually in the reverse. So just to tell you what it is, it's a star card. So the star card tends to be one of the most positive cards in the deck. And she is taking water from the lake and she is pouring it onto the land. London. And she is in balance here. There is a balancing. She also has one foot in the water, which is her connection to her emotions. And she's kneeling on the ground, which is her connection to her earthy ground, her stability, nature, foundation, material world. And then you have the star coming in, so the Aquarius energy as well coming in through the star card. But it was upside down. So I'm just going to have a look at it and see what that says to me. There is a butterfly here, which is transformation. So something is changing. And it's almost like the magnetic poles have shifted. So what was above is now below, and what was below is now above. And it's showing us that the waters are almost raining down on us. So there may be a period of emotional heaviness, particularly after this lunar eclipse, coming on to us. It might be a period of shedding emotion, of letting the waters fall. In this way, she's scooping up and pouring back out. But in this way, the water would simply fall. So there's an element of allowing yourself to express emotion, allowing yourself to have tears. Cleansing in that way. Tears are very cleansing, and they actually have in the tears certain hormones and chemicals which are released in the tears in order to detox the body, de-stress the body. So oftentimes if you're in a period of high stress, you may simply burst into tears, not quite knowing why, or why are you expressing yourself this way, but you can feel this cathartic release. And in a sense it's saying it might be time to let these waters fall. And as they do so in the nakedness, so she's here and she's naked, so it cleanses. It's like having a shower. You wouldn't go in fully dressed, you go in naked. So it's cleansing your body. It's clearing the debris from your body. It's leaving you bare in a sense, but it's taking all the negativity with it. They do say when you're in a shower, you can imagine that because falling water has negative ions. That's why the beach is so nice. That's why, you know, the crashing waves, water in movement creates negative ions, which make us feel great. So even a waterfall will create this negative ion that our energy system absorbs, and we feel it, and it makes us feel good. So there's this drawing of water down, and perhaps drawing the emotion down, so we can be way up in our heads too much, and perhaps it is time to drop down into the heart and feel the emotion with the stability of the land. So the land is the central part, and then you have your star here, and I wanted to say crystal there. So a lot of people who work with energy and grounding and earth healing and things like that will understand the nature of the crystal at the center of the planet. That there's a crystal that we can sort of connect to and ground to. And so it's saying that in bringing the emotion down and then moving it through the heart is green. So you've got this green in the central area here. So in moving it through the heart, it's allowing you to go deeper and to go into the center of the earth for your grounding, into the crystal, into the star, into the fire of the earth. So the earth is at its core, you know, you've got all the molten lava, and this might point to certain eruptions as well, and also certain, because of eruptions there can be displacement of water too, but the star is burning. The star is like, you know, the sun is our star, so the star is a burning ball of fire. So it's like the connection to the center of the earth. It's not just a pretty little star, it's a burning ball of fire. And so it's using this emotion, taking the emotion down through the heart, dealing with it, releasing with it, being emotional, and then going further down and grounding into that fire in the earth, the fire that it gives us life. It's created the planet. It is at the center of the planet. It is underneath the surface. You're walking across the surface of many of these lands. And particularly if you go to the volcanic areas, you're more aware of it. But you're kind of walking on these surfaces, and you're like, you have no idea what's hidden beneath. This molten heat, this lava, this creative, destructive as well, but transformative belly of the earth. So my belly just made a noise. I'm hungry. So it's, you know, it's about connecting to the earth in that sense. We all ground into the earth as into the soil, and like roots into the soil to keep us secure. But let's go deeper. Let's go deeper into the fire, which is passion, wants, creativity. You know, it's why you get up in the morning. It's life force. It's a powerhouse. You know, we use energy to power our worlds, and there's no greater energy than that at the center of the earth. And it's also, because she's upside down, she's still perfectly composed. And so it's maintaining composure. It's maintaining a certain stance. In a Tai Chi we call different postures, stances. So in a way she's maintaining her stance. And she has two jugs, so she's collecting. She's collecting as much information as she can by releasing and by grounding to the core. So we'll see what the next one holds. They're all upside down, which is always tricky. So So the next card is the Knight of Swords. And you can see from this card straight away, there's a knight coming in, he's charging in, he's moving so fast, the trees are just bending backwards with the speed. You've got lines of speed here, and you've got the air, you've got the sky, you've got the blue cloak, so it's an air sign. The swords are all air, so like Gemini, Aquarius again, and the Libra. So it was upside down, so there's a slight delay. So whatever changes are coming in, there might be a slight delay in those changes. Whatever action needs to be taken, there might be a slight slowing down of the action. Whatever ideas are coming in, they're not coming in as fast and furious as we would normally have with this. And this can be somebody who rushes into your life and rushes right out again. So perhaps he's not rushing in, and so he's going to hang around a little bit, and he's not rushing out either. You do have the horse here, which represents strength and speed. We call it, the car is powered by horsepower. So there's this great magical quality to the power of the horse. I mean, I love horses. I think they're awesome. And so there is this magic in a horse. There's this understanding, this connectedness. There's this almost royal and, dare I say, superior element to a horse. But because it's upside down, it's calming that. It's not overseeing, and it's not overbearing. It's slowing it down. And again, it's looking at things from a different angle. With the air signs, they tend to be up in their head a lot. Air is all about thought, thinking, mind, ideas, communication, speed, quickness, alertness, sociable, moving, partying, very charismatic, very jolly, usually very positive. And it's upside down here, so there's an element of that air needs to be grounded. That air needs to be, because it can be very flighty. It can be very on and off. It can be very, like water, like this one. The water can seep through your fingers. You can't catch hold of it because it's like air. It's gone. It's fast. It's furious. And this is pointing to it slowing down a bit, holding on. Let's think. Let's look at these ideas that we're getting. Let's ponder on them. And again, we have the blue, which is, for example, this could be the sky again, or the waters. And there's movement because the body of the knight is in pink. So pink is the colour of the heart. The heart is green and pink. So we have this central line of pink again. So drawing down the thoughts into emotions, into the waters, drawing down through the heart. And then from the emotions, going deeper into the core. Is there anything else about this that I can look at? So there's a definite direction with this. So you might feel directionless. This knight is charging forward. He's set his sights on something and he's going to get it. So upside down, there might be a query about it. You might have a decision to make and you might not be sure 100% of what it is you want to do. I'm just going to read the book on that one just to see if it can see what... Yeah, like I said, it can be a chaotic influence, but upside down it might not be that intense. And because it's upside down, because it can point to study as well, and a change of career, knowledge, information, wisdom. And it is like that air sign that needs the activity, needs the social, because they get bored. So upside down, there's a calming of that. Upside down, there's a thinking, there's a pausing, there's a slowing down. Perhaps this scattered way of living is needing to be grounded and is slowing down. And perhaps in this age of Aquarius, we are moving in to not just being thinking individuals, but drawing everything down, slowing everything down. You know, like we had to do with lockdown. You know, everything that we normally fill our days with, everything that is, or I think, what is it? Beta brainwaves, I think, maybe, that we're in most of the time. They're logical, they're doing. And it taught us to stop that for a bit. And perhaps this is saying we're still carrying some of that. We're still carrying some of that peacefulness. We're still carrying some of that change of lifestyle. We're deciding that the things that we're going for, we're still going for them. We still have ambition. We still have a desire to be sociable. We still want to meet new people and have adventure. But we're just a little bit more chilled about it, I think. Interesting. And the third card, and I might clarify with something else as well. So the third card is the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands, you can see he's got his bow and arrow, and he is shooting off his wands in all directions, and he's throwing so many out there because he wants to hit so many different things, so many ideas, and they're all creative pursuits, and he's actively activating all of them in the hope that it leads to this castle here. So 8 is a great number. 8 is a very positive, lucky number. I think it's the most lucky number in China. They have a real reverence for the number 8. And it can be on the side, it's the infinity sign. So it's the never-ending cycle. However, this card was upside down. So upside down, once again, we have this person in a stance. We have him rooted to the earth. And we have him shooting these arrows deeper. So that reminds me of the first card. And it reminds me of taking things from the heavens, from the above, down, clearing, cleansing the tears, down through the heart, chilling out, not rushing, taking time, and then grounding into the earth, to the star. And so this is the earth, and he is rooting because he is in red, and red is your root, your base, your lower chakra at the base of your spine. And he is rooting further into the earth and setting all of these roots down. For every creative endeavor, it has to have some root to take hold. You can have ideas with this one, and you can charge forward with an idea. But unless your idea takes root and has some stability to it, it won't grow and it won't become successful. So people start businesses and they try one thing and another thing, and sometimes it just doesn't take hold. And that's okay. It's the trying that's important because you learn. But with this, it's like he's still shooting. He's shooting these roots down. He wants to ground this idea. He wants to make it firm. He wants to go deeper into the earth. So he's going down to the center core. He's going down to this star, to the element at the center. And you can see all these little dots around the star as well, all these miniature stars. And so perhaps they are portals that these wands can lock into. There's so many elements to a business that can be finance, marketing, ideas, product, packaging, influencer, influencing, advertising, development, R&D. So there's all these elements that can come into rooting your business, into grounding your business, into building a foundation. And these are creative. The wands are creative. So these are your creative ideas. You're digging them deep. So you've got the topsoil, the earth here, and you're going even deeper with these. You are building this. Whatever it is, you're building it and you're taking root. And it's going to be a success because it will have this firm foundation connected to the center of the earth. Connected and fired up by the core, by the heat of the core, by the creativity of the core. Fired up, and then as you come up and up and up, through that, there's transformation with the butterfly. So I'm going to see if I can just do one more card. And then I might just take a couple from another deck. Actually, I might do a totem today, an animal totem. So it might be interesting to see what animal comes. Okay. So 2 have come out. And I'm going to read this one first, just because it follows on. Again, upside down. So your wand is an offering. It's a creative idea. It's a new opportunity. So something is coming, and it comes from the hand of God. So you've got the clouds here, and it's going to lead to your success, the little castle. And it's upside down. Because it's upside down, because it is like, these wands. It is grounded. It has taken hold. He has planted all of these different things to enhance the business. And there it is. There is the business. There is the creative endeavor. There is the idea. That is the thing that he is marching ahead with. That is the result of all of the roots. So you've got one tree held down with hundreds and hundreds of roots. And it holds that one tree strong. And it allows that tree to grow and to become stable and tall and to flower and fruit new things. So by planting these roots deep in the soil, you are allowing the success of this to come. And again, it's still held in your hand. It's still held in the hand of God. It is this opportunity that has been presented, that has developed, that is leading to the castle. So now you've got your one way forward, and that will get you to the castle. And what happens when you're at the castle? 10 of Cups. 10 being the completion number. 10 of Cups is absolute harmony, happiness, family life, relationship success, children, if children are a part of it. But it's family, it's relationship, it's love. This is the ultimate love situation. Look at all these cups. Each cup represents love. And there's so much love here. And happiness and joy and childlike wonder. It is that thing when you fall in love and everything looks better. You are happier. You're more excited. You dress different. You dress in brighter colors, or you're more positive with everything that you do in your day. Everything just sings, nature is, the sounds of nature are lovely. The food tastes sweeter. Everything is much better when you're in love. And we've got so many cups here, so much love and family love. Coming together in romantic love, a romantic pairing with the home, So the home, the happiness, the family, the love, the abundance of all of that, the success of all of that. So by releasing, dropping down into the heart, grounding deep into the earth, setting forth your roots and digging deep with your roots and letting them come together to support this one opportunity, one idea, one relationship maybe. Maybe you grind, maybe you've had lots of relationships, and each root is one of those experiences. Each wand is one of those relationships. And then you come out with this one, the right one, the one that you really want. This wand is the relationship you've been looking for. And what does it deliver? Total happiness, total completion, total love. Beautiful. And again, you've got the colours there. You've got he's in blue and she's in pink. Not necessarily I'm going to read it boy and girl, but you know, he is the sword. He is the ideas guy. He is the, you know, masculine thinking man, let's say. And she's much more in her feminine, much more in being supported by him. He's his arms around her, so he's supporting her. And she's allowing that. Women need to learn how to receive. We do everything for ourselves these days, so we need to learn how to receive the love, how to receive the support. We can stand on our own 2 feet, but it's wonderful just to have this dynamic. And she's her arm around him, showing complete dedication to him. And she's expressing herself in pink, which is very much of her heart energy. So she is here. She is fully in love. And we've got games, we've got a ball, we've got little sticks and little balls here. So this is fun. This is fun time and time to play. Adults don't play enough anymore. Everything is too serious and life demands that of us. And it's so important just to play and relax and have fun. And in the days that are bright and sunny, just get out of the garden and kick a ball around, or play Skittles. Do you remember Skittles? Or play a hoop, or, you know, just play and be like your child. Do the child work, inner child work. What does your inner child want to do today? Imagine you're that little kid that you were, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever. What does that kid want to do today? Does it want to go to the cinema? Does it want to go and build sandcastles on the beach? Does it want to sit and have an ice cream cone? Does it just want to lie on the grass and watch the clouds go by? What is it that your inner child can do? And that sparks this energy, this beautiful, friendly, happy, innocent in a way, but it's just this truth. You know, before all the world put its weight on your shoulders. You know, what did you enjoy doing when you were a kid? Can you do that again? Because that changes your energy and draws to you the thing that you're actually looking for. It draws to you the man, the woman, the house, the kids. It draws to you love in all its aspects. You know, love isn't all about romance. It's about support. It's about commitment. It's about loyalty. You know, it's about forgiveness, compassion for each other, utter support, dedication to the marriage. So we've got marriage here. And so to witness that, to witness all these elements of a romantic coupling, it's a beautiful thing. It's the 10 of Cups. You can't get better than that. So, what could help us get there? I'm just going to do one of my animal totems, because I don't know if you're on my Facebook, but if you are, sometimes I pick animal totems, and I do use these as well. Oh, there's some paint on that. I use them in my Art Shift workshop because I think it's important to kind of know the energy that you're feeling, what can help you, what type of energy to embrace. Sometimes if you can kind of embody the spirit of an animal, it gives you kind of gusto for the week or for whatever you're wanting to do. So let's just see what animal wants to come forward and join us today. I certainly am very aware of animals and spirit as well, and it's very shamanic. London. It's very shamanic to work with animals and power animals, the animal energy, and they're very symbolic. They represent lots of different things, so it's always a good idea to try that as well as a side to what you would normally kind of embrace. You know, we all embrace spirituality and goodness and positivity and advancement and exploration and all these great traits and everything, but sometimes just embodying the power of an animal and what is it telling you? Who should you be this week? So who should we be this week, totems? Oh, too many. I'm trying just for one, so let's just get one totem for today. Gosh, we're already on 30 minutes. How can that be? I usually think I'm only talking for like 10 minutes and then all of a sudden it's gone way over. But I wanted to try and get this done quickly. I've got a few other things on today. So let's see how this goes. I hope we're all well. And as I say, I'm doing a Art Shift class in person on Sunday, 22nd in London. And I completed one of my Zoom classes on Sunday just gone, which was very good and very nice to see people painting. It just makes me sing, just to see people picking up a paintbrush, and you don't realize, but you're tuning into a different side of your brain and you're using it, you're exercising it, and in doing that just so much happens, and it brings me so much joy to see people do that. So if you're ever interested in that, just let me know. Oh, these are too many. Can I just have one, please? Sometimes it's kind of get that. Maybe I should just cut the cards. Oh, no, there we go. Right. I was getting a big cat, but that's probably because one of my totems one of my spirit animals is a black puma. Or jaguar. Is it jaguar or puma? But this one is the jaguar. So just look at that. What a beauty. The power of that. So perhaps get yourself some leopard print. You might want to go shopping and pick up something. I wore a scarf, a little leopardy print scarf the last day. I don't normally wear it around my neck. It was a gift from someone and I just put it on the last day and I got compliments on it, and it's not something I wear. I'm not really a leopard print kind of girl. Certainly not browns and yellows. I would rather wear it navies or pinks or a different tone. I don't mind the pattern, but the tone of the yellows, I don't really vibe with that. But I was wearing it and I got compliments, so perhaps it is get yourself some leopard print or put some on, or maybe you're wearing some now, maybe you realize you are wearing a bit of leopard print. And so let's see what the jaguar has to tell us. You can see here we've got the star, which goes along with our first card. So the star at the center. So at the center of the earth, at the magnetic core, at the deep place. Shamanic work takes you deep. So it's at the deep place we have the star. Let's see what it says. So I tend to have to read from the book for these. So Jaguar is 51. I probably won't read all of it, but I'll give you the gist. So Jaguar is integrity and impeccability. So there's a lot of just background information. And it's saying its mission is to devour the unclean aspects. Sorry, London. And this is it. We're devouring the unclean aspects. We're cleaning up our world. We're going out and getting what is negative and we're clearing it away. So devouring the unclean aspects of human behavior. It teaches us the penalties of inappropriate behavior. So if somebody's messing around, if somebody's doing something that they shouldn't be doing, the cops are there, you know, they've gone to police this inappropriate behavior. And it offers the rewards of good medicine so that those who stand in their personal integrity and walk through life in an impeccable manner, to those who stand in their personal integrity and walk through life in an impeccable manner. If Jaguar is roaming in your reality today, its primal roar may be rewarding you. So this can be a symbol that you've been doing well. It can be rewarding you for maintaining your integrity in some situation where you could have easily misused your authority. So often we're presented with situations where we could, you know, turn into our shadow self or do something that's not really appropriate, or, you know, point the finger at somebody, or make a sly comment, or, you know, and this is saying we had the opportunity to do that, but we didn't. So it's rewarding you for maintaining that integrity. You took the higher road. So there's an element of, you know, the higher aspects, which are these, you know, these waters. It's taking the high road. You may have been unwilling to pass judgment on another or to be self-serving. Were you especially kind to someone, or did you do a good deed that was unexpected? So it says, if so, allow feelings of recognition, of well-being to continue to help you serve with compassion and open-hearted integrity. So use it as a, you know, an element which will help you continue to remain in the highest consciousness, to always come from the higher, to come from the heart, from the love element, where you don't try and stamp on people who are down, you raise people up. You don't drop down to their level, you bring people up with you. So do not falter in your resolve to be your personal best at all times. And we're all trying to do that. You know, we're not all perfect. Sometimes we mess up. You know, you might shout at someone when you're in traffic, or someone's in the queue in the shops in front of you and they're in your way. So you might make something in your mind or under your breath, or so we're not all perfect. But it's that you strive to be your personal best, that you hear yourself saying it and you go, you know what, there's no need for that. Was there a need for that? No. So it's better to almost, I'm not going to say swallow it down, but notice what you're doing. So be awareness. This is a classic tale in awareness. You're not just, things don't just come into your head that you think. You're a conscious thinking individual. So it's about becoming aware of your thinking process, of the thoughts that you have. It says maintain your dignity, devotion, compassion, holding to forthrightness, and honesty, no matter what the contrary influence is. So here is the thing as well. We can be swayed by many people. We can, you know, particularly if we're in a gossip circle, you can kind of get indulged and get involved. And it can be, you know, it does happen, and it happens in the workplace. It happens in the school areas. But it's just kind of being aware of that and suddenly seeing what's actually going on in that instance. And it says, do not feed any self-important need to be an enlightened one, treating others in a self-righteous manner. So that's like, I'm better than you. I know more than you. I'm right, you're wrong. Everybody to a degree is right because they are right at their level of experience, they are right at their level of understanding, they are right at their level of the world that they are housed in, their environment. Yes, you might know more about a subject and you might know more about what happens, what's likely to happen, etc., etc. But don't make that make you what do I want to say? You know, it's like head swell, isn't it? I'm getting because once your head swells, you'll topple over and you'll fall and you'll come crashing down. So if you think you're better than someone, the likelihood is your head will start to swell and you'll crash over. And because the weight of the head's going to pull you over, and then you will crash over and crash. So don't feel that need to be self-important and to be enlightened. Even when we've done a lot of spiritual work, there's no end. So you're never enlightened. You've never got to the end. You've never reached the finale. If you're still on the earth, there's still stuff to learn. You can work at it. You can develop it. You can do your study, do your development, do your integration with that side. But if you sort of drop into ego and then you come from, oh, I know everything, then you're just causing a boundary. You're causing separation. You're pushing others away. And all spiritual work is about removing separation. It's about bringing people together. It's about becoming one. So there is no separation. So your ideas that you're better than another are false, because you are the same. You are that other person, and that other person is you. Jaguar medicine teaches you that personal integrity allows for mistakes. It embraces forgiveness, and it humbly makes self-directed corrections. So it allows a rebalancing of spirit to triumph again. So take that into your day. Understand we all make mistakes. Understand our role, our job is to right ourselves again. It is to strive to be our best. I have a quote that is in my bedroom, which was an answer by Neil Donald Walsh to why do we exist? What is life about? Why are we living? What is the reason for being? And if I've got the quote right, let me see now, can I do it? To decide and to declare, to expand and to create, to experience and to fulfill who you really are in each and every moment, in the grandest version of the greatest vision of who you truly are. So each and every moment you have a chance to write yourself again and again and again. And you might mess up, but come back to center. Come back and write yourself. And in doing that, your roots will take hold. In doing that, you can successfully build this opportunity. Take this opportunity, grab this opportunity, keep coming back to center, keep refining how you are, how you behave, how you speak, how you act. And then you will arrive at the full house. Ten of Cups. Success. Great. Thank you all so much. It's just gone 4444. I think that's plenty. Log on to karentinny.co.uk if you want to see what's on my website. I'm taking bookings for healing at the moment, so you can book in with me there, or just drop me an email, karen@karentinny.co.uk. If you want anything to do with Artshift, just let me know. Otherwise, have a great week. I hope that was interesting for you. Certainly was for me. And let's try to continue to do our best. We're always going to make mistakes, but come back to center and allow ourselves to root the ideas and to charge forward and to see what's up ahead, to go for gold. To go for gold. Great. Thank you. Take care. Have a lovely week. Bye-bye.